Welcome. This is Activity 2.3, Predicting the Amount of Kinetic Energy in Scenarios. So I imagine you are doing Activity 2.3 here, the flipped lesson. If you were absent, if you were gone, if you couldn't be in class today, that we did Activity 2.3. So what we're going to do is we're going to use what we know about the relationship we established between kinetic energy, mass, and speed to predict which objects have the most kinetic energy. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a video of a moving compact or compacting modeling clay. Use what you learned during this activity to make predictions and rank the following situations in terms of 1, the amount of kinetic energy each has, and 2, the amount that the moving cart will be compacting the modeling clay. So the first thing I want you to do is look here. There's 3 scenarios. There's a 500 gram cart moving 4 miles per hour. There's a 1500 gram cart moving 4 miles per hour. There's a 1500 gram cart moving 6 miles per hour. So the first thing I want you to do before you watch the video is I want you to make a prediction. Which one of these is going to have the most kinetic energy? So is it this one, or this one? Which one do you think is going to have the second most kinetic energy? And which one do you think is going to have the third most kinetic energy? So in your book, you want a 3, a 2, a 1, or a 1, 2, 3, or a 3, 1, 2, whatever you feel has the most, the second most, and the least. So go ahead, pause the video, finish this, and then once you're ready to watch the video, restart the video. Okay, so here's the video. Oh, let's try hitting that again. Here it is. So you can see there's the Play-Doh, and here's the cart. Now if you watch carefully, what they're going to do is they're going to show you a before and after picture. So up here, I'll pause this video. At 4 miles per hour with a mass of 500 grams, there's 0.25 centimeters of squish. So right in here, what I want you to do, 500 grams, 4 miles per hour, record 0.25 grams of squish. So let's keep watching the video then. So now they're going to have the same speed, but they're going to increase the mass. What you're going to see is they're actually going to add some masses to it. So I'm going to pause it shortly. They're going to show before and after, and there you can see it, but they're going to show you both. So go ahead, record 1.75 centimeters of squish. Oop. So it's right here. So right in here, record 1.75 centimeters of squish. And so let's watch the rest of the video. So they're going to run it once more, except this time they're going to have 1500 gram cart going 6 miles. So they're going to keep the same mass, but now they're increasing the speed. So you see they're adding the masses again, but look how much faster it's going. So I'll pause it one last time shortly. Go ahead and record your data. So you should have recorded 2.5 centimeters of squish. So when we look at here, I'm looking at the data. You should have had 0.25 centimeters, 1.75, and 2.75 or 2.5 centimeters of squish. Now, your data may look something similar to this. So I recorded the 0.25, I recorded the 1.75 and 2.5. Now what I want you to do right here is I want you to actually rank them according to the most, the second most, and the least according to the actual data. So how did you do? Was your ranking according to data similar to what you predicted? So what I want you to do now is compare your observations from the video with your predicted rankings. So how did what you think was going to happen compare to what actually happened? So go ahead, pause the video, and I'd like you to take a few minutes and give me a couple sentences comparing your observations with your predicted rankings. All right, now you've got that done. When we flip the page, here's one last question for you. School bus drivers are extra careful when they cross railroad tracks. They stop before they cross railroad tracks to be sure that there is no train coming. Yet trains typically move slower through towns than cars do. If trains usually move slower than cars, why can they do more damage if they hit something in their path? So go ahead, pause the video, answer this question, and that will conclude this activity. When you get done with this activity, just show your teacher the activity. That way they can check off that you have completed the activity. And then feel free to ask them any questions if you're unsure of how to answer any of these questions, just to make sure that you're right. That way you know everything you need to know for the test. Thanks.